do not be complacent, right? So this is the exact way we don't want to be languaging anything. We don't want to speak to what we don't want, because the subconscious mind doesn't recognize negatives or caveats or prefixes or suffixes. So when the directive is do not be complacent, all the subconscious mind is holding on to, which is all the morphogenetic field is holding on to, is complacency, right? I always liken it to if I draw a pink elephant on a wall and I put a circle slash through it, do I think that people aren't seeing the pink elephant? Do I think that the frequencies of pink elephant are not being activated in any observer's mind? No, that's insane. They are. Same with do not be complacent. So wiser is to speak to, well, what do we want to be? Like, so what would the opposite of complacency be? And let's state it in a positive instead of a negative, right? Remember I talked about earlier about the recycling issue, where it's like, in the past, humans have been so lazy with, that just ruined the recycling, oh well, versus like, no, let's take another step, right? So instead of like leaving it with, let's not be this negative thing, let's take the extra step. Well, then what is the positive thing? What is the up level? And how can I state it in the positive so that I'm activating the frequencies of the positive and seeding our collective reality by way of the morphogenetic field with that positive? So, and I was doing my best to work with as many of the letters that were already present. There also wasn't a lot of, this is the real, actually, dimensions of the chalkboard, so I didn't have a lot of extra space. So I crossed out do not be complacent to remember your power, right? If we see a 2-year-old running with scissors and you tell a 2-year-old, we don't run with scissors, all we're doing is doubling down and re-empowering running with scissors. But if we remove the scissors from the child's hand and we instead give it a teddy bear and say, isn't it more fun to play with a teddy bear than scissors? Or it's so much safer to play with teddy bears. Now we're giving the replacement, right? Now the 2-year-old knows, oh, I can do this. When we just take something away without giving a replacement, the brain is going to ultimately find its way back to that thing that we wanted to take away or we wanted to negate, because we're not giving it anything else to work with. So it's always smarter to take that extra step. Instead of do not be complacent, remember your power. That's a clear call to action. Remember your power.